Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Is the bottom next?
The bottom.
Okay. All right, my name is Tarina Gogui. I just had a little slip up, but let's get the show on the road. I'll be talking about the Dubber community today. Just a quick thing. Dubber comes from the short term of Volkswagen, VW, V-Dub, and Dubber is a person who owns a Dub, which is the car. I'm sorry if that confused you. Hopefully you guys understand. Feedback, I see you guys understand. Just a quick introduction. My goal for this speech today was to have some Dubber knowledge. In order to have that, you'll be able to find distinctions between someone who owns a Volkswagen and then someone who is a Dubber, like does modifications to their cars. The second thing, like a Dubber knowledge, would be the environment, the community environment, how we interact with one another, what's so great about each other, the camaraderie between each car owner, and so forth. And then the third and final thing, what every Dubber works towards, is the events, which are the car meets, the big car meets, the get-togethers, what have you. Alright, first of all, the first distinction between a Volkswagen owner and a Dubber. The Volkswagen owner is just an owner. They're just ones like driving around, you know, maybe in their Passat or Jetta or GTI. Those are just models of a Volkswagen. And in contrast is the Dubber. They are an enthusiast. They like live, breathe, and die for Volkswagen. I'm not quite on the dying part, but I do love it. It's part of my heart. Just as a quick thing, I actually got a Volkswagen tattoo right here. It's Peace Love Volkswagen. I know my children will appreciate it, and my significant other, but it kind of looks like X-Men, but it still counts. It's still Volkswagen. Another difference between a Volkswagen owner and a Dubber is a Volkswagen owner just takes their car into the shop for maintenance, like oil checks, whatever, just changing your tire. But an enthusiast does a ton of modifications, whether it be external or physical, and that's what I will be leading on to our next topic. Just because we'll be discussing types of modifications. In the Dubber world, we usually talk about a show and go kind of car, and then I'll break the show and go into distinctions of show, go, and then of course show and go. The type of modifications of a show car, it's really the looks of the car. It's anything external you can see with the eye. So that could be meaning changing your bumper, changing your headlights, changing your interior, the headliner, the top of your car, changing the cloth of your car, anything you can see. And then when it comes to like I said, the exterior, you can change your bumper, you can change the tint, just simple modifications. The go of the show and go aspect is anything that makes the car run, which would be your exhaust, your downpipe, your intake, anything under the hood, anything you can't see, or maybe if you're a novice, you can't really do change unless you have some kind of information. That was my car. And then this is just a combination of the show and go. It's function and form. It looks appealing to the eye, and it also runs really well. It could be fast. It could have a lot of torque, and that's what a lot of people do. And later I'll be talking about the meets that we go to, and a lot of times these are the people that will be showing the car, the show and go type of cars. And since we know a little bit about modifications, I'm just going to go on a quick brief history of some show modifications that usually Dubbers do that are quick and easy, and you can easily spot someone like a Volkswagen on the road, is debadging. Debadging is actually taking the emblem off right here, and see it's clean right here. There's nothing. It's just a lot of Dubbers like a clean effect, they like that sleek look. So anything they can delete from their car, they will. And I really mean they will. I actually This is my car. It's old, but I actually deleted my side mirrors. It's not legal, but you can still do it. A lot of the things we do aren't legal. Another common show modification is lowering your suspension. There are 3 types of suspensions that we have. It's springs, coilovers, and airbags. You don't really need to know how they look or what they do, but springs are cheaper. They're non-adjustable, which means like you can't adjust the height without going into it and or getting something else. Actually, you can't change it all. Coilovers, you have to go in, take a tool, and like crank it up, crank it down to raise or lower the car. Airbags are usually what you see on like Snoop Dogg's videos. You know, like they're like they'll go up and down. This car actually, I don't know if you can see, but this is the same car, and he's on airbags, and he raises his car, and then he can like slam it to the ground if he wants to. So that's convenient if you're riding on a bumpy road, and you don't want to get your car scratched up. And then when you go to the meets, you can slam it down low as you can go. Because if you're not rubbing, you're not dubbing. Which leads me to the next thing. Our big thing, the dubber environment. It's a humongous family. We reach from all parts of the earth. There are even dubbers in South Africa or Africa. You know, of course, Germany, Europe, and here. What our main thing we discuss on is the VW Vortex. It's a discussion board. We can talk about anything. A lot of people, we have DIYs, do-it-yourself kind of things. That's how I learned a lot, like to modify my car. And it has anything from external, internal, and engine modifications. We also have build-up threads on here. It's like the very first day you get your car and what do you do. And a lot of times there will be a photo series and people help you out, like what you can do. There are people that are really mean on there from experience. And also on the Vortex, we have events. This is Dubber Environment. This is some of my friends, Dub Lab. We have a lot of cruises. We'll meet at one place and then we'll ride together at an event. Another modification are wheels. And these are rolling shots we'll take on our cruises. I really like rolling shots, if you can't tell. This is my car, actually. This is a car meet. We have local, regional, international. This is H2O, our international meet. There were 1,250 cars just registered last time. These are the H2O, they're vendors, swap meets, classes. For a conclusion, now that you know the distinctions between a Volkswagen owner and a dubber, and you know our environment and the events that we go to, hopefully the next time a dubber cuts you off and your friend says that's a stupid Volkswagen, you say no, that's a stupid dubber. And thank you.
Okay, I think I gave back everything I had. Anyone else have anything to hand in? Oh yeah, do I have outlines for it? Can you hand it to me? Anyone else have outlines from today? Tarina, did I get your outline?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Have a great weekend.
Have a good weekend.
You too.
Hope you did great considering you were close to death apparently.